Hi, I'm Suzie. Aren't these adorable? They're really cool, but they're totally not functioning whatsoever. I feel like what a fly would look like. There's like the image. I can see things, but it's like kaleidoscope. I think that's what it's called. It's very cool. Anyway, I'm doing some beautiful nails today. They look like watercolor. It looks hard, doesn't it? But it's not. You don't have to take a watercolor course to know how to do those nails. I'm gonna show you how to do it in this video. Let's get started. So they're not watercolors. They're very similar in the way they work. It's alcohol inks. Now, Exclusive Enailcouture sent me some, and I've got some from Joya, and other companies. You could also go to Michael's and pick up the alcohol inks. So these are specifically designed for nails being cosmetic grade. It's really very easy. So when you already have your nails done and you want a quick design, if you're a nail technician, you can do this at the end of an appointment. Or if you're a client, you know when you ask your nail technician, it might not take that long to do, but ask them first. Everybody has a different skill level. So I have basically a white base with a glitter underneath. I actually did a video on these. They're frosted, long nails, frosted white with the glitter coming up through it underneath, like faded, just beautiful. So that's the finished look as it is. Then I thought, put some watercolor effect on top of it and show you how easy it is to get that look. Okay, so I need some real glasses. Okay, when you do inks, when you put it on, it can look very different. So trying to copy nail per nail, you see one design you like and then try to copy it, forget about it. It's very difficult to do unless you really sink some time into it. So I'm working with 4 different colors that I really like these colors, but I can make them look very different depending on how heavy you put it on. These are super, super light, and I let them dry in between. Let me show you. I did these yesterday, so let's see if when I got all ready to shoot this today, if I've got the same sort of mood to be able to create the same kind of art. This is art, make no mistake about it. Okay, I'm gonna keep it really, really light. Now when I pick it up out of the jar, I'm gonna make sure that I dab it off. Don't put much on. And then when I do it, see how little I'm putting on there. You can barely see it. I really do like this purple. Purple is the darker color, so I'm really going to get a lot of it off of my brush. Very, very gently. And I will like blow on it in between to help it dry, and it can also soften it a little bit, like smoke, can fade it a little. So I'm looking at that. I want to keep it super soft, so you can take a little brush with a little bit of alcohol on the top of it, and don't oversaturate unless you want it to move a lot. I still want to keep a lot of the white. So I am going to soften some of that purple. See, look at that. See how I'm softening the edges? Not all of them. I want to keep some of the edges that are kind of a hard, crisp edge. Now I'm going to bring some pink in, and again, I'm going to really dab it off of the brush. Sometimes I'll move it when it's still moving itself. And I do like the way the yellow looks inside the pink. See how I created that there on that finger? I like that. Now we haven't brought any of the turquoise blue color, which I just love, and that is this one. But I don't want too much. I'm gonna bring it up through the purple, and I'm gonna carry it right through to the glitter underneath, and you can see it really got highlighted with the glitter there. I like that. And I'm gonna maybe bring it in here a little. So I'm almost getting to the point where I'm gonna be calling it like, that's it. Because I can overdo it. And sometimes when you do design, you kind of have to go too far to know what is too far. Well, I like that. That really blends very nicely for the rest. I am gonna add a little bit of pink, just a shimmer down through there. See how I like that? And I'm going to soften it just a tiny little bit. Now, it's alcohol ink, so it dries really fast. It just, like in the air, it's now basically dry. There's one more little step I'm going to do just to take it up a notch. I've got a glitter by Bemi, and it is a gel. And see, look at this brush. See this brush? It's so thin, but it will drag. Watch this, so pretty. I'm gonna do one of these other nails and show you. So I'm not sure if I really want this thread of glitter through all of them. I'm gonna do like the one we were just working on as an accent. So I've just got all the gel on the tip of that brush. I don't want it too heavy on that brush. And I'm going to just sort of just wherever it feels kind of right, I'm just gonna pull it through this design. And I'm gonna make some of it a little bit thicker in some spots, so I'm gonna press in a little bit to the nail. This is like so small of a move. Just gonna bring it through here and bring it off through here. And maybe I'll join another. Now the beauty with the gel, if you don't like it, you can wipe it off. However, if you have sealed the watercolor, the ink in, then you can wipe it off. If you didn't, you got to be kind of married to it. And I got excited to show you this, so I didn't actually seal it in, but that's really pretty. I think I'm just going to leave it at the 1. I think it could be really tasteful to just have a little bit of glimmer coming through there. Okay, so now we just nuke it. Let me just double check. Oh, I don't like one spot. It's a little bit too soft right through here. I don't want it thick, but it should still be a line that connects. Okay, I think we're just gonna nuke it. Now that's just securing the glitter in there. We're just gonna make that nice and cured. And then I'm gonna put a top coat on it. I think we can look at the reveal shots. I'm actually looking forward to seeing these. They're gonna be beautiful. Take a look. So it looks like a lot of effort went into it, but really, it's quite effortless. This one's really easy to do. If you just get these in practice, at first you'll do the things maybe you don't like, but then you might do some like harder looks that look really good. But to get the softer look, just takes a tiny bit of practice and you'll get it. Oh, they're beautiful. I really kind of want the other hand done, but I'm happy with this. Thank you for joining me, you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.